The Book of Psalms. Book 4, Psalms 90 to 106. Psalm 105. It's not to anybody, nor is the next one. No directions. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people. Sing unto him, sing psalms unto him. Talk ye of all his wondrous works. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek the Lord. Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders, and the judgments of his mouth. Oh, ye seed of Abraham his servant, ye children of Jacob his chosen. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth. He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, which covenant he made with Abraham, and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, Unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. When they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it, when they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He brake the whole staff of bread. He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant. Nice brothers, huh? Whose feet they hurt with fetters. He was laid in iron, until the time that his word came. The word of the Lord tried him. The king sent and loosed him, even the ruler of the people, and let him go free. He made the Lord of his house and ruler of all his substance. He made him Lord of his house, talking about Joseph, and ruler of all his substance, to bind his princes at his pleasure, and teach his senators wisdom. Israel also came into Egypt, and Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. And he increased his people greatly and made them stronger than their enemies. He turned their heart to hate his people, to deal subtly with his servants. He sent Moses his servant and Aaron, whom he had chosen. They shewed his signs among them and wonders in the land of Ham. That's confusing right there, because as far as we know, Egypt is Mizraim. That's Ham's brother, right? Let me check. No. Okay. Ham's sons, Cush, Phut, Canaan, and Mizraim. But they said Mizraim is Egypt, right? So that's interesting to know. Why is Ham over there in Egypt? That is really strange. Because why isn't it called Mizraim? Or well, Cush went to Ethiopia, right? And Ham, I thought he hung around Babylon because really Nimrod did all that mess. His son. And Mizraim, well, I don't really know. I don't know how they got cursed. Now what happened? Is Ham over there messing around with him? And Canaan. I thought Ham stayed in Canaan. Oh no. I don't know what this means. What else is new? He sent darkness and made it dark. And Lord will give me understanding. He always does. He sent darkness and made it dark, and they rebelled not against his word. He turned their waters into blood and slew their fish. Their land brought forth frogs in abundance in the chambers of their kings. That's weird. Why does it say they shewed him his signs among them in wonders in the land of Ham? Ham is from he's associated with Canaan. Why are they associating him with Egypt? Maybe that's why Egypt is just bad, because he went over there and corrupted his brother Mizraim. I don't know. But this is something weird. He spake, and there came divers sorts of flies and lice in all their coasts. He gave them hail for rain, and flaming fire in their land. He smote their vines also and their fig trees, and brake the trees of their coasts. He spake, and the locusts came, and caterpillars, and that without number. And did eat up all the herbs in their land, and devoured the fruit of their ground. He smote all the firstborn in the land. You see when he did that? Well, why? Because that's what they did on Passover. That's what. Did we read about that, the Passover? We did. Who are they trying to kill? Not Jesus, because he wasn't born yet. Were they trying to kill Moses? Have we not read about that yet? I thought we read about it. We had to have read about it. Yeah, we did. We already read about it. But who? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so confused. Because we all know that Pharaoh, right, Ramses, or we think maybe that's who it was, he declared, right, when he talked to all those diviners and astrologers and people doing black magic and Babylonian magic, and they said this person's being born this day. And I don't know why I'm thinking it was Moses. Moses has nothing to do with that. But I feel like they already celebrated Passover, and it's because they threatened to already do this, and that's why they already have Passover. But Jesus hasn't been born yet, so I'm just being honest. I'm going to have to look into it. I'm really confused right now. And I don't know why they're calling Egypt the land of Ham. But I'm paying attention, at least. I'm doing more than that. He smote also all the firstborn in their land, the chief of all their strength. So when they did that, it wasn't just like firstborn people. It was it was firstborn everything. Animals, everything. Everything. He brought them forth also with silver and gold. That's right. And there was not one feeble person among their tribes. That's amazing, right? Not one. That's amazing also. Egypt was glad when they departed, for the fear of them fell upon them. He spread a cloud for a covering and fire to give light in the night. That's right, his pillar of cloud in the day, in the fire, pillar at night. The people asked, and he brought quails and satisfied them with the bread of heaven. So remember again, they did not just get bread. They did not just get manna. They got quails and fowls of the air. They probably got other stuff too. That's after they demanded meat, I think. The people just got fed up with the manna, and they said, we want meat. And then they got quail or whatever else. He opened the rock, and the waters gushed out. That was Moses. And people are trying to say that's why he couldn't go to Canaan. I guess maybe it says it in the Bible, but me personally, I think it's for that murder. When he got that Egyptian slave driver, he killed him because he was just sick of watching him beat everybody up. All his brethren. I don't know if he knew that he was even Hebrew at that point. You know that? Because, they find out later, I think. I don't know, maybe it's the movie version, but we already read this part, we should know. But in the movie, remember it shows the blanket, and they're like, his mother, Miriam, that had wrapped him in the basket and put him in the Nile. It was Moses. Yeah, they tried to kill him, right? Yeah. It wasn't him, though. It was just all the Jews. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe they got a sign too. But he's it's the same thing with Jesus, right? Didn't that happen again? Yeah, it happens like 3 times. You think of that thing where they killed all the people, all the newborn, the firstborn. And like, what does that mean? It means like if you're like 20 and your brothers are like 40 and 60, they're going to kill the 60-year-old. Like he was the firstborn. Like it's not like newborns. It's like everybody that was firstborn. So to wipe out their whole genealogy, right? All the male firstborn, they take their best, right? God's taking their best. So that's what God did. I think what Pharaoh did first was, I'm going to have to find out, but whenever he did it, he just wanted the newborn males. he wasn't like firstborn anything. He was just newborn males. And then, of course, later we'll get to Jesus. They pull a similar thing because the astrologers and all that also figured out the stars there and knew something was happening, and he decreed again. So I think pharaohs did that twice and God just did it once. I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know. But isn't that something? They came out of there with silver and gold, and not one feeble person among their tribes. Right? And then you have to remember there's two like kind of exoduses, right? Okay, this happened. They got taken slaves into Egypt, right? And then you have the second one, right? Where they were taken for 70 years into Babylon. So this happened at least twice. So this chapter is strange. I don't know why they're calling Egypt the land of Ham. It's bringing up, I have to get those stories straight, those 3 times that happened. And let's just keep going. Egypt was glad when they departed, for the fear of them fell upon them. He spread a cloud for a covering, and fire to give light in the night. The people asked, and he brought quails and satisfied them with the bread of heaven. He opened the rock, and the waters gushed out and ran in the dry places like a river. For he remembered his holy promise, and Abraham his servant. And he brought forth his people with joy, and his chosen with gladness. And he gave them the lands of the heathen, and they inherited the labor of the people, that they might observe his statutes and keep his laws. Praise ye the Lord.